Welcome back to the Early Edge College Football Picks Show. Emory Hunt here, Mackenzie Brooks. Emory, time to dial it in because we got a ranked on ranked matchup to talk about. We are talking about number 16, Vandy, headed to number 10, Alabama, who just cracked the top 10. Bama laying 10.5 at home. Now let's do a quick trip down memory lane here. Last year, Vandy beats Bama at Vandy 40-35. They never even trailed in the game once. I have to imagine we won't have a similar situation this time around, but Emory, would like to know your thoughts on this.
This is the game I feel like Alabama had circled on the calendar, more so than Georgia, more so than Florida State. They want this ball game, and I do feel like because this is a game that kind of set them on a downward spiral last year, more so than the Oklahoma game last year. Alabama wants to beat Vanderbilt in an emphatic way. And when I look at how Vanderbilt has played, they're actually better this year than they were last year. So this is a very good Vanderbilt team. And I'm glad the number dropped early in the week. I laid at 13.5 points with Alabama. Now it's dropped to a more manageable 10.5. I didn't care. Main reason is because this is a team that has it on their mind to not lose to Vanderbilt. They will keep it close. They may even give up 25 points to Vanderbilt, but they're going to score 35, 36 points to cover the spread. I trust Alabama in the spot. I do love what the Commodores have done so far this season. I do see them as a legitimate chance, a threat to make it to the postseason with how they'll play if they can upset Bama and move on and continue to win the rest of the way. But this game versus that opponent, I'm trusting Bama.
Wow. Can you imagine an upset in a conversation of Vandy in the college football playoff? I'll tell you, man, something about college football. I will say, Vandy, this is the first of 4 straight games versus ranked teams. And they do have a bye week, but after that, they see LSU and a plethora of currently ranked teams. So I don't want to call this a look-ahead spot for them by any means, because obviously this is such a big game on their calendar. They're also 5-1 against the spread versus ranked teams since 2023. So some definitely things to talk about here. I'm going to ignore the spread. I'm going to go Bama team total over 31.5. If you can still find that, I'd take it up to 34.5 if you must. I wouldn't go over that 35. I think they scored 35 points, A, because they did it last year, B, because we just saw Vandy give up 35 to Utah State, and C, the revenge narrative that you said. If they go up early in this game, I do not think they take their foot off the gas. And like you said, this could be Vandy putting up at least 20-plus points too. But give me the revenge narrative. Give me Bama to do what they did last year, put up at least 34 points. And I think that might be the safer play than this spread that we're looking at